Hello, this is my concept map for Module 7 this week, which was kind of talking about alterations in hormonal and metabolic functions. This week, doing the concept map, I decided to stick with kind of color coding it because I thought that really helped me out last week. And I'm going to kind of talk about the first prompt and what I had issues kind of organizing with this week. So in past weeks, when we were talking about the alterations, I always chose to use my alterations as kind of the branches. That was the main branches the alterations were. Then, the disease processes, treatments, etc. were kind of the smaller branches off of them. And this week I kind of decided to change that, since I kind of thought more of the assignment was focused on the disease processes. I know we had to talk about what alterations, cause the disease processes, but since we had to answer so much information on the disease processes, I decided to make my different branches each of the 6 disease processes, which I now see I forgot to label that one. But, and so I did that, so that's my purple are the diseases, which were the 6 models we talked about this week. And then in the red are each of the different alterations. And then the blue, or the kind of teal colored, those are all the different clinical manifestations that we see with those different diseases. And then the kind of orange color are the different diagnostic criteria that they use to kind of diagnose the diseases. And then the black are the different treatment for each of the diseases. And so I think this week color coding it definitely helped, so I'm glad I did that. And then I think if I would have did the alterations as the main branches, I would have had less on the inside and just a bunch of stuff on the outside. And so I think it would have just made mine look a little cluttery, just with how I like to set up my maps. Then the last thing, I have a couple lines. I connected ones that were similar, I guess. And so I see with hypothyroidism, we're talking about a deficiency in the thyroid hormone. And then with Addison's disease, we kind of similarly are talking about a deficiency in the ACTH from the pituitary. So I drew a line between those two. I don't know if that's right or not. And then I kind of did the same thing between these two up here. So kind of the opposite of being deficient, we have too much. So too much thyroid hormone is up here with hyperthyroidism. And then over here we have the excessive production of the ADH. And so, yeah.